I just got to my apartment building. I need to put some chapstick on. I can't find it. Man, I'm always losing my chapsticks. Oh well. My lips look okay, right? Why am I single? I'm not ugly. I'm a great cook. I mean, I'm a provider. I have my own place. I'm a great dad. I'm great in bed. But sex is not everything. I'm big on an emotional connection. That's what I'm looking for. Sex comes later, because trust me, once that comes, I'm a closet freak. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be. We definitely gonna be doing it all the time. Once it happens, but that's not everything. I need to have that emotional connection first to even get turned on. So I'm in my building now. Look at all these steps. I gotta walk up 3 fucking flights. 3 fucking flights. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry about that. I had a moment. I'm good now. Alright, so I don't want to carry this bag, so I'm going to put it in one of these bags right here. Alright. Oh, man. The fuck? Alright, so yeah, me and the chick, I was about to say me and the bitch. Me and the chick, we talked. Oh, she was a Scorpio, by the way. She says, oh, by the way, before we go any further, I need to tell you something. And I understand if, she said, I understand if I don't want to talk to her anymore. So she said, she just wants to let me know her situation. So I said, what situation? Oh God. Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry. It's a lot of steps. Y'all have no fucking idea. The bags aren't even heavy. It's the steps. I mean, the bags are a little bit heavy, but excuse me, I'm getting tired. Alright, I'm going to tell you all the story once I get inside. Let me just get inside my apartment, please. And I have to wash my hands. It was 75 degrees outside, and it was muggy. It wasn't even windy at all. It was straight up humid. Oh my God, it feels good in here. Oh my God. I am so glad I fucking left that AC on. Holy shit. I need to wash my hands. That's the first thing I like to do when I get home. Let me take this goddamn tripod off. Oh. Yeah. This tripod. Okay. Just need to wash my hands right quick. I always wash my hands when I come in because you never know. You touching carts and touching stuff at the supermarket. You don't know what people got. Always wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Got a couple dishes in here and wash these right quick. I hate washing dishes, I really do. I do it because I have to, I live alone, I ain't got no girl here, I ain't got no damn maid. But let me tell you something, I would be so grateful and so thankful if I had a girlfriend and she could wash these dishes. She doesn't have to cook every day because I'm a great cook. I worked as a chef for over 10 years, so she don't need to cook. Yeah. I don't like washing dishes. I would rather do laundry. I would rather do laundry faster than I do dishes. Literally. That's it. This is done. Alright, so like I said, the chick told me, "Oh, I got something to tell you. You know, I just want you to know something before things move further." So then I said, "Okay, what is it?" And she said, she lives with her baby daddy. So I said, "Okay, why do you live with your baby daddy? Y'all together?" And then she said, "No, we're not together. He's sleeping on the couch. And he has nowhere to go. So she's just trying to help him out until he leaves. Until she finds him somewhere to go." She said they don't fuck, they don't kiss, they don't cuddle. He sleeps on the couch. She sleeps in her room. But she prefers him to stay with her so that when she goes to work or when she goes out, he can just stay home and watch the kids. But she said there's nothing going on. Now, mind you, I was already turned off by that, right? I just said to her, we could be friends. And, you know, we could just be friends, and if your situation changes, you know, let me know if he moves out. But as far as right now, we could just be friends. So I said maybe we could hang out or something, but I don't really feel comfortable about the situation. But I said, you know what, let's just get to know each other and just be friends, and we go from there. It's no pressure. So then she disappeared after like 8 p.m. Now, the first thing I'm going to think is, okay, so she lives with her baby daddy. She's got 2 kids. She disappeared after 8 p.m. Oh yeah, they're definitely still together. So the next day, I said, good morning. She didn't open the message on Snapchat until she got out of work. And it wasn't even until she got out of work. It was like when she got home from work. That's when she finally opened my message and said, oh, sorry, I worked all day. I had a long day. And then I said to her, nah, it's cool. I said, well, just, hit me up once you settled in. She never hit me up. So I hit her up around this was around 6:30 when she texted me. So I hit her up like an hour later, like 7:30, 7:45. So I said, what's up? Talk to me. And then I asked her a couple questions, trying to get to know her. She just opens my message and doesn't say nothing. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to pry. She's probably still with that dude. So I'm not going to hit her up like that. So the next day, this was like day 3. I didn't say good morning, but I did hit her up after around 6 o'clock when she gets out of work. I said, hey, how was your day? She opens it and then blocks me. Literally, I got blocked like 5 minutes later. Never disrespected her, never said anything rude. Just, she blocked me. The only thing I could think, because technically she was the one that approached me first at her job. And then I asked her for her number. I think she, and I hate to say this, a lot of Scorpios cheat. They do. I'm not going to say all of them. I've met a couple loyal Scorpios, male and female. There was a Scorpio dude that worked at my old job. He was a Scorpio male, and she was a Libra, and they were married. And he flirted with girls, but he never cheated. He was very loyal. He made it clear like he would never cheat on his wife. And he was always bragging about her, and she was she came across like very sweet and very submissive. But at the same time, you could tell she had a little bit of a backbone, you know what I mean? So anyway, oh, by the way, when she asked me for my zodiac sign the first day we talked, I told her I was a Leo, because she asked me, she said, what's your zodiac sign? That was like the first thing she asked me, and I said Leo. And then I said, have you ever talked to a Leo before or dated one? And then she said, my baby daddy's a Leo. Like, in the way she worded it was like, in capital letters. And then she put like the emoji, like the side eye with the frown face emoji. So it's almost like she was disappointed that I was a Leo, or she's worried that I'm going to be, or she's thinking, not worried, but she's thinking, oh, he's a Leo, he's probably going to be just like my baby daddy. I don't know how their relationship is, but honestly, I think she was lying. I think she was in a relationship. I think she is in a relationship with him. And she just, in the moment when I asked her for her number, she just found me attractive, and she was probably hoping that we could fuck, or, you know what I mean, get something going. But I did tell her on Snapchat the first day that I'm not the type of person that just fucks on the first day. And she didn't respond to that message either. I think she just wanted to fuck, honestly. I really think she just wanted to fuck. And when I texted her and said, listen, I'm not the kind of guy that just has sex. I don't do one night stands. I don't have sex on the first day. The only way I would do that is if it was a long, like if I was talking to a woman that lived like in another state that was really, really far away, and she came to visit me, and we talked on the phone for months. I would still not have sex on the first day unless you got me really, really drunk. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do that anyway. So I could see that situation makes more sense if it's somebody who lives really far, like a woman that lives in London or Texas or California, and she's coming all the way over here to see me, and we talked on the phone for months, and we finally see each other in person. And if the attraction is there, you know what I mean, and I have some liquor in me, there's potential for something to happen. But that's different, not with somebody that lives in my area. We not doing nothing on the first day. There's a couple women I met last year, and we hung out, and I didn't sleep with them. Nope, we just hung out. So, so yeah, the chick, the chick just blocked me out the blue. I think it's because it could have been two things. Either she just felt like it was a waste of time because she is in a relationship, and maybe she just wanted to have sex, and since I let her know straight up that that's not going to happen, that I'd like to just get to know her, she could have blocked me because of that reason, or she could have blocked me because she was just, Scorpios, sometimes they overthink, and a lot of Scorpios don't like to admit it, but they're very jealous. That's actually something I like. That's what I like about Scorpios. They can be very possessive. And maybe she just maybe she was overthinking, and she probably thought that I was probably talking to somebody, because I wasn't hitting her up like that. It's not like I was blowing her up. But that's the reason why I wasn't blowing her up, was because she would take all day to respond to my message. So, anyway, listen, it's not easy being a man. It's not easy being a dom in itself. As far as the lifestyle goes, it takes a lot of responsibility, a lot of work to be with a submissive. And most doms understand that that comes with the territory of being a dom. So, of course, I only talk to women that are interested in being in that dynamic. I consider myself to be Daddydom / Primal Dom / Brat Tamer. So I'm interested in a bratty sub or a bratty little, which means they're a little, but they're also a brat. So if you're not sure what a little is, it's a specific type of sub. There's different types of submissive women, or submissive, because you also have submissive men or submissive boys. There's different types of submissives, and there's different types of doms. What I can do is I can make a video explaining the different types of submissives, and I can make a video explaining the different type of doms. Because right now I'm exhausted. I've been making videos all day. I've been making vlogs all night, So, yeah. I will definitely make a video and explain more about the different type of subs, the different type of doms. Usually daddy doms end up with littles, and littles end up with daddy doms, because a daddy dom is basically a caretaker type of dom, a very nurturing, soft, caretaking type of dom. And a little is the type of submissive that usually they act between the ages of 2 to 6, or it could even be 2 to 10. Or sometimes you even have littles that act like they're newborns. So, which is more extreme, but most littles act between the age of, like I said, 4 to 6 or 2 to 6.